Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I'm finally uploading episode 14 of the whole house deep clean and declutter series that I'm doing, and this one took a really long time. The video, well, the whole footage is all over the place. It was filmed across so many different days, but I've tried to kind of put different clips together and try and make sense out of it. I will talk you through what's happening. And it's a very clear example of why you should do what I say and not what I do, and leave all the maintenance and repair and change work for once you're done with the whole house, because otherwise, if you go on a side quest, you can get very badly distracted and that would really delay you and it becomes very chaotic. So what you're seeing now was filmed probably about 2 weeks ago now. I had already decluttered this area but never organized it. So now what I was trying to do is get bags and put different items in different categories into bags so that once the area is cleaned, I can go ahead and try and find homes for all the stuff that are in here. So I had a bag full of bathroom stuff, a bag full of medicine, a bag full of skincare, hair care, chemicals and cleaning products. Everything was just kind of to the best I could do, separated into different bags, and we just had to put them on the side temporarily until we cleaned this area here. And it had gone really bad. I hadn't deep cleaned it in a really long time because it was always covered in stuff, and because all of this stuff piled sky high, and I have the tumble dryer and a bathroom right next to it. It had actually created a lot of mold. You can see there was like a lot of black mold from all the dampness that had gathered. So it was time to really give this place a good clean. And I really wasn't feeling like doing anything. I've been in a very strange mood. I don't even know how to describe it. I would say maybe a little bit melancholic, but not in a bad way. I don't have any intrusive thoughts. I wouldn't say that I feel depressed, but I just feel very chilled out and unbothered and just can't don't really care to do much. So I had Nick to help me with the main clean. He was getting all of the main initial dirt off. And if you're wondering what I was doing during that time, I was literally standing right next to the camera watching him, trying to gather enough motivation to join in, which didn't seem to be happening. And I was also PMSing. It just wasn't my day. So he did most of the cleaning and then I had to come in and start organizing. And by the end of the video, by the upload day today, which would be on Tuesday, the 25th of November, I think, like 2 weeks later, this area is not fully finished, so you would not see the final result in this area. I still have to descale my iron and my steamer, and I have to deep clean the washing machine and the tumble dryer, pull them out and clean behind them. We never managed to get all of that done, simply because, as you will see in just a few minutes, we ended up redoing the bathroom and that area got completely blocked, and Nick used it for all of his tools and whatever other materials he needed for the bathroom. So things took a very different turn from what they were supposed to be. So I'll have to finish this room in the next video, but it's mainly just the washing machine, some of the other cleaning tools that I use, and to show you how I finally managed to organize it, because that took me a really long time. The good thing is now it's pretty much fully organized and everything has its own place, but I just haven't been able to film that for you. I will show you and walk you through everything in the next video, because as I said, this one took way too long, and at this point I just want to get it done and out of the way and start fresh, because the footage is just too complicated even for me. And this video would be a mixture of a voiceover and just music background because it is long and I don't want to ramble too much. The bits that are self-explanatory where you can see what Nick or I are doing, I'll just play some music and then I will try and talk you through what's happening in the rest of it.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
And now most of the main area has been cleared, so it was my turn to come in and start organizing. And in this video I actually finally worked out that my problem is not so much decluttering. It, as difficult as it is to get rid of stuff, it's not the worst part. And when it comes to cleaning, I genuinely enjoy it, especially deep cleans. I really enjoy deep cleans. I don't like tidying, but deep cleans and scrubbing stuff, I actually enjoy that. The worst part for me is organizing and trying to find place for everything, trying to do it in the correct way so that it's easy to see everything, to take it out, to put it back without creating mess. That has been the worst bit for me. That is something that I really need to work on. And I guess that's why my house was always getting messy, because it was just never organized in a way that was easy for us to be taking things out and putting them back and having them in the right places. So this is what my main issue is. Now that I've recognized it, it's what I'm working on. And in the rooms that are fully done, you'll see at the end of the video I have included my current maintenance routine. It seems to be working, at least for now. I am able to keep on top of the rooms that have been already decluttered, cleaned and organized, and I just can't wait to have the whole house in disorder, because the rooms that are still messy, which at the moment the worst ones are our bedroom and the playroom, the two rooms that are always the worst anyway. But I feel like they're really holding me back. They are stopping me from having the home that I want, from having the routines that I want, from just being able to live my day-to-day life the way I want. They're the places where I struggle to find things. They're the places where laundry can't be put away and sorted out easily. They're just the rooms that hold me back from being the version of myself that I want to be. And now that I was trying to sort things out, I was bringing all the bags that we had put everything in at the beginning of the video, and trying to really just organize the place and make sense of the items that we have. Keep a list of things that may be running out, things that I re-buy constantly, that I use all the time, so that when I'm doing my shopping list in the future, I can just go through them and see if there is anything that I need to restock. And because it was getting quite late in the evening, I had to continue the next day, and that was only for about an hour or so I had available before an appointment for polynucleotides. And that's what stopped me from finishing this area, because I had to take a few days recovery period, because I had bruising, and in general it is advised not to do any vigorous activities for the next 48 hours. That kind of got me distracted, so I stopped. I have included a small footage. Polynucleotides, I had them under my eyes because I feel like my under eyes are very hollow. I don't have eye bags or anything like that of like puffiness. Mine is actually hollow, so this is more like injectable skincare that triggers the natural production of collagen and whatever your body produces to try and brighten and fill up those under eyes. It's not like a filler, so the results are not as instant and not as like obvious that you have something done. And I have to have 3 sessions before I can see full results. So I will let you know what I think of it and my experience. I have seen a lot of people online getting them. It started off with celebrities down to everyone else. It's become an extremely popular treatment. But one thing I could say is make sure that you go, if you want to do that, go to someone who is very well qualified, and it's at least level 7 medical professional, which means they have done master's degrees in medical school and they know what they're doing. Because even though I had a very small bruise, from what I see, especially influencers on TikTok and Instagram who go to their local beautician places, the bruising that they have and some of the side effects can be quite horrific, and this is not supposed to happen. If the person who is doing the treatment knows what they're doing, this should not be happening. So that's the only thing I can say. I can't recommend treatment. I can't say whether it's actually good or bad because I've only had 1 session. I had numbed myself really well because I was really scared, and I did not feel a single thing apart from the bruising and a bit of swelling. And the bruising took about, I would say, maybe 7-8 days to clear out completely, and it was just under one eye. You really couldn't tell. Compared to what I've seen online, I'm really happy with how it went. But as I said, I can't recommend the treatment until I've had all of my 3 sessions done. And then and I will share the before and after with you so that you can actually see if it's worked or not. Um, and then during that time, we ended up redoing our bathroom, so the room got very messy again. And that's because one day our heating rail completely stopped working. Nick checked the fuses and it turned out that it's actually the heating element inside. So we went to the shop, we bought a new heating element, and because he was taking the heater down in order to change it, I thought, oh, this is the perfect time to go ahead and deep clean behind that, clean the rail itself, maybe even give it a fresh coat of paint. And I don't know how we decided that if we're going to be deep cleaning and repainting, might as well retile as well. And ended up stripping the whole bathroom down to the plaster. I mean, it was definitely needed. And I'm glad that we did it because when we moved the shower tray, underneath it was filthy. And then Nick opened out the extractor fan. I had no idea how much dust it had accumulated in there as well. So I got to deep clean areas that I wouldn't have even thought of cleaning before. And we also ended up replacing the main shower and the tap on the sink, so I didn't have to actually go ahead and deep clean. Our shower head really needed to be deep cleaned because it had gone so well, it was full of limescale, I guess, so some of the holes were not even working properly. That saved me a lot of work, but it did open a lot of work for Nick. And the reason why this was so badly needed, it's when we moved in, the bathroom looked completely different. It was, we didn't like it, but we decided we are going to go ahead and change the enclosure, change the sink, mirrors, all the other features, change the toilet seat. But because we were kind of really tired at this point, we were redoing the whole house, we just wanted to get it done. We decided to keep the old tiles as they were. We thought, okay, they're kind of neutral, it kind of goes with the rest of the house, it's not too bad, let's just keep them and try and cut some of the work in half. And that was a really big mistake because in one video I had actually filmed it. I was deep cleaning the bathroom and I was cleaning the grout because it just looked very dirty and moldy and yellowy, very weird. And when I started scrubbing it, it turned out that it was silicone sealant used on top of the grout in between the tiles. It was just very weird, and I ended up peeling it all off. And since then, it started leaking. So apparently, the old grout was pretty much non-existent, and there was a lot of water getting behind the tiles. And because whoever had done them before we moved in, they had used the old-fashioned method of putting a few blobs of whatever mixture you used to stick them and just putting them on the wall, so there were gaps behind the walls, and that was causing an actual damage to the main structural wall. The only reason we managed to get the bathroom done as quick as we did, because we did it in about 4 days, I think 5 days, is because during the night we were running a dehumidifier and two electric heaters in there to try and get everything dried up. And also because we don't have a window in here, the wall behind the toilet didn't have tiles in there, and it was constantly getting moldy. No matter how much we were always cleaning it, that area was always just getting very damp and very moldy. So we decided to tile more of the space. And I did get the chance whilst I was cleaning it for Nick, ready to start sealing and assembling and painting, whatever, after the main work was done. I got the chance to declutter that under sink storage place. It was full of stuff that had to go. I had a whole bag to bin, and it was mainly tanning products and a lot of shaving stuff. Nick hasn't shaved his beard since, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years, if not more. So I don't even know why we have them. I wax the beard on his cheeks, so he doesn't even shave that area. He just shaves a little bit around his neck. But he had way too many products that he doesn't use anymore. And I had tanning products that I just don't self tan. I can't be bothered. I have to accept that I'm a very pale person and I just don't tan, and I can't be bothered with self tanners. They always come out streaky and they make me look a little bit orange, and they just had to go. I really need to organize the products I actually use, especially now my daughter and I are on a huge hair repairing journey. So I have a lot of new products that I'm actually using all the time. We're both using together, and I really need to have that area nicely organized. Now by the end of the video, we still haven't fully finished the bathroom, but I have shown you what it looks like now. It's almost done. It's just the last minute we decided we are going to do the floor as well, and it still needs a really big clean. And I know we should have started with the floor, but at first we thought that we are not doing it, and then we changed our mind because the feature wall and the shower tray blend in so nicely now that we decided we're going to go for dark floor and have everything blend in nicely. uh, that's going to be all shown in the next video because, as I said, it's still not done and everything still needs a really deep clean. Anyhow, after I got the bathroom ready for Nick to finish off, I had to go and put our Christmas tree up because when he was getting all of his tile cutters and whatever he had in the shed, he pulled it out. And because I had to paint some trimming stuff, paneling for the bathroom, I also got all of my things ready to repaint the dining table. I just haven't done it yet. That would be again in the next video. But as you'll see, I managed to convince him to go pink. So now our bathroom is painted in blush pink, and I am working very hard to convince him to paint our bedroom and the kitchen in the same blush pink color. I'm not sure how he feels about it because he says that the bathroom looks a little bit darker than it used to be, and I don't know, I'm not sure if he really likes it. He was very worried they might look the bathroom to make the bathroom look tacky. Oh my god, it's a tongue twister. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's maybe because we did the walls and the ceiling in pink that made it look a little bit dark. I'm not sure, but I'm really excited. I have a pink room. Anyway, I'm going to play some music now because I'm clearly getting a little bit ahead of myself. And I'll talk to you again when it comes to my routines.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
Okay, so one huge problem that we used to have in the living room were shoes and jackets always scattered around. Now, to deal with that, I have introduced an after school routine, which only takes me not even 5 minutes, but it's something that I have to stick with and constantly remind myself. The moment the kids come home, I have to make sure that their bags are put away, their lunch boxes in the kitchen ready to be washed and repacked, and their jackets are all hung up and their shoes go in the basket on the side. That basket is only kept for school shoes. Now, there are days when the kids remember to do that themselves. There are days when they're too distracted and they just want to go home and run around, or they're desperate for the toilet. So whenever they can, they put their shoes in the basket, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So that's one small routine that I have that's done straight after they come back from school. And then in the evening, I have two routines. One is between 8:30 and 9 when I reset all the rooms, make sure that everything is ready and set. During that time, the kids are upstairs. They have a bit of free time to play and brush their teeth before I put them to bed. This is when I also make sure that all of my dishes have been cleaned. I make sure that all the radiators and lights and curtains are closed, windows are closed, doors are locked, everything just getting the downstairs ready to be put to bed. I'm putting the house to bed basically before I go and put my kids to bed. And I tend to make my tea at this time because I don't like to have it super hot. So while I'm getting the kids ready and myself, my tea gets a bit of time to simmer and then cool down. So this is why I have two bedroom routines. One is for the house and the other one is for me. And this is where I take a bit of time for myself to unwind, to empty my mind, to read, to do something I enjoy. And I heavily focus on my own self-care and pamper, because you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to fill your own cup first in order to be able to look after everyone else. And as women, as mom, and actually I have to say men as well, tend to neglect ourselves a lot when we have to look after other people and work and home and things like that. So as we age, we seem to kind of gradually neglect ourselves and our needs more and more and more. And I'm not just talking about neglect your physical self. I mean, in general, we just become less and less of a priority because we have so much more going around. And this is where a lot of us go wrong. That shouldn't be happening. And it's, in my personal opinion, is once you start taking care of you and of all of your needs, physical, spiritual, mental, once you are taken care of and you are the only person responsible to take care of yourself, there is no one else to take care of you. You just have you. That's your longest relationship. From the moment you're born until the moment you die, you have one relationship that's solid, and that's the relationship with yourself. And you just can't neglect it. You have to take care of that person. It just it is, you have to accept it. There is no one else to take care of you, so that's your job. And I try and really prioritize my own self now before I look after anyone else and everything else. But it's only once you start taking care of you properly that you can take care of everyone else and everything else without burnouts, without feeling like life's unfair towards you without having negative thoughts, without having negative emotions, because you have nurtured yourself, you have nourished yourself, you are fit, you're looking after your health, you feel good in your skin, you just have that positive vibe about you once you start looking after yourself, that you don't mind doing the housework. Nothing feels like a burden anymore. You actually start feeling good. At the moment, I am in that place where I'm only just getting there. I can't say I am fully there yet. I'm only just getting. And Nick was saying a few days ago where he's like, "Oh, I really appreciate it. I can see you're trying really hard." And it feels like, no, this is the first time where I'm not trying. This is the first time where I'm not struggling. I'm not battling with my house. I'm not battling with my diet. I'm not trying hard. It might look like that to you, but to me, because I'm taking care of me so well, everything is flowing, everything is working towards that same goal. I'm not trying anymore. I'm just looking after myself, and I don't want to be in a dirty house. So I have a nice clean house. I don't feel obliged to do it. I do it for me, and things really are starting to change around. And that's one advice that I can give anyone who, like me, finds themselves in a very dark place, who maybe is going through depression or a hard time, who feels a bit lost and just doesn't know what to do. Is find one thing that you can improve in yourself and start working on that, and then you will slowly, gradually, naturally start building up, and everything else around you will start changing. So if you don't know where to start, if you want to change and don't know what to do, just find one thing to improve about your own self and focus on that, and everything will just take off from there. Okay, back to cleaning. So there are 5 things that I look for every time I enter a room: rubbish, dirty dishes, dirty clothes, anything that's out of place, and anything that doesn't belong in that room. And this is what I do in my routines, and this is what I do every time I walk into the room. For example, to close the curtains, open the curtains, turn the lights on, turn the lights off. I have a quick look for those 5 things, and that has really helped me to keep the house tidy. In the evening, I make sure all of my dishes have been washed. I don't care about them being put away because I like to just let them dry naturally if I have something that's drying. I don't like using towels to dry them, so I let everything dry, but I make sure that everything is washed and I don't have dirty dishes. I take my supplements, my antidepressants, and I have the lunch boxes washed and ready to be repacked. I also change my kitchen towel every single night because I don't know how my kids wash their hands, but our towel is always wet. So I make sure that I have a new fresh one. And in the evening, I will also include the downstairs bathroom when it's ready, the playroom when it's ready, and the utility area with maybe loading the washing machine. But again, once that area is ready, I will introduce the routine and I'll share it with you as well. I'm working on a new laundry routine because laundry has always been my biggest problem, and I really want to finally be an adult enough to do laundry properly. Now, in the morning, I unload the clean dishwasher. I put all the dishes away. This is when I go ahead and tidy up after the kids have being ready and sent to school, because they tend to open blankets in the morning. They're like me, they're not morning people, so they like to just snuggle up. All the blankets are on the sofa, all the pillows are scattered around, their pajamas are on the sofa. So I have to do a quick tidy after them. I tend to vacuum in the morning, and it's pretty much every morning or every other morning depending on the house. But I do have birds that make a lot of mess, and I do have kids that tend to spread mess, and I have fabric furniture that, I don't know, it's just dust and fluff everywhere, so pretty much every morning we have to vacuum. I make myself my coffee before I do anything else because I'm looking after me first, and at the moment I'm having mushroom coffee because it's packed of nutrients and it's very good for balancing your energy, your hormones. It has really helped with improving the symptoms of my polycystic ovaries, and it also helps with mental clarity. It's supposed to be really good for you. Hormonal balancing, it has so many benefits. I wasn't the biggest fan of the taste, but I'm getting there. I'm getting used to it, and I usually mix that with vanilla or salted caramel protein shake, again from the same brand that's designed for women, and it has the same added nutrients in there and a bit of soya milk. Then I do all the prep for kids breakfast and school lunches. Then when I go upstairs to do my skincare, I make sure to refresh the bathroom, wipe the toilet seat, put some toilet cleaner inside, wipe down the mirrors and the sink, put all the toothbrushes, toothpaste away again, look for any rubbish, anything out of place, anything that needs sorting out, any dirty clothes that need to be taken downstairs. And to that routine, I would have to do a quick bedroom refresh and making up the bed, something that at the moment I don't bother with, not every single day, depending on the state of the bedrooms, because they are not my priority. They have not been properly decluttered, deep cleaned and organized yet. So we are building up that routine and we are building up our habits and stacking them up as we go. Otherwise it just becomes too overwhelming, too much, and I wouldn't have the time to go ahead and do the deep clean and declutter because I'm going to be too busy battling with my bedrooms. That would be added to the routine, and in the future I will do a proper detailed daily routine, a proper detailed weekly routine, and then each weekday separately. And I will do a lot more day in the life so that you can see how everything fits together and flows. But for the moment I'm just trying to get through this series and finish the rest of the rooms because it's taking way too long and I'm becoming very impatient.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you, wanna see you smile? Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dancing till it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes. All about the good vibes.
And we have come to the end of today's video. Again, apologies that it took so long. As I said, it has been filmed across so many different days that even I lost track of time. But my next one should be out in a few days. I promise it's not going to take as long. I will be finishing off the bathroom, the laundry area, and tackling the kids' bedroom and the landing. I really need to declutter some of the kids' books that we have on there and just give everything a good clean so that I can start introducing making the beds into my morning routine. I hope this video has given you enough motivation. As always, it was an absolute pleasure to spend this time with you, and I really look forward to seeing you again in my next one. Bye.